I came back a year early from an overseas assignment planning to surprise my husband. Instead, I was reported to the police as a burglar at my own front door. And the woman who opened it was wearing my silk nightgown standing in my house, smiling as she said, "I'm the lady of this home. My name is Emily Carter." After a year in Europe, I returned to my house in San Francisco ahead of schedule. I stood at the door, keyed in the passcode I had used for years. Wrong. I tried again. Wrong. Dozens of times. Still wrong. Just as I pulled out my phone to call my husband Daniel Carter, a rough hand yanked me back. "Hey, what are you doing? Trying to break in?" I turned to see a middle-aged woman glaring at me. "I know the homeowner. Don't try to fool me." I froze. The homeowner? I paid for this house in full. Before I could respond, the door opened. A woman with curled hair stepped out. She was wearing my nightgown, the custom silk set I had ordered in New York last year. She glanced at me lazily and smirked. "I've seen plenty like you. Women trying to latch onto rich men." Then she said, without hesitation, "Call the police." I was taken to the station for breaking into my own home. Daniel arrived shortly after. I thought he would clear things up immediately. Instead, he rushed past me straight to her. "Lily, are you okay? Did that psycho hurt you?" Psycho? He meant me. After verifying the property records, the police confirmed the house was under my name. I was released. Outside, Daniel grabbed my arm. "Emily, listen. Her name is Lily Brown. She's a new intern at the firm. She had nowhere to stay, so I let her crash at the house. Don't overthink it." I didn't say a word. I just walked away, then I made a call. Jason Reed, Daniel's biggest rival in the legal world and the only person I trusted. An hour later, Jason sent me a file. 30 gigabytes. I opened it. Videos, bank transfers, hotel footage, social media logs, everything. Not long after I left the country, Daniel had moved Lily into my house. They were living together, traveling together, spending money over $1 million on her. I stared at the screen, then laughed. All those times he mentioned the dog on video calls. It wasn't something he saw in my photos from Australia. It was theirs. At the bar that night, I reached out and yanked the pendant from Lily's neck. It was my grandmother's. "Daniel," I said, staring straight at him, "explain why this is on her." He frowned, irritated. "It's just jewelry. I'll buy you another one." That was the moment something inside me went completely still. I went home. Upstairs, 3rd floor, my grandmother's memorial room. Dust covered everything. The walls were plastered with talismans. "Her you are nin pressed down by a heavy stone." Daniel had once told me. A spiritual advisor said her soul wasn't clean. I lost control. I grabbed the stone, swung. He ran, slipped, hit the ground hard. The sound of bone cracking echoed through the house. Blood spread across the floor. I stood at the top of the stairs, looking down at him. "Daniel," I said calmly, "we're getting divorced." At the station, there was no evidence, no surveillance. Everything had been arranged by him. In the end, he could only claim it was an accident. Later, I met Lily again. "I have evidence," she said, her voice low. "He assaulted me, and he's been taking money for fraudulent cases." She handed me a flash drive. I took it, shook her hand. "Pleasure doing business." The next day, the media exploded. Top liar scandal, corruption, affair. His name was everywhere. Daniel lost his license. The firm collapsed. His reputation was destroyed overnight. On the day of our divorce, he dropped to his knees. "Emily, we had something real." I looked at him, calm, distant. "I have money," I said. "What do you have?" Then I turned and walked away. I never looked back. Later, my phone rang. Lily's voice trembled on the other end. "Emily, I'm free now." I looked up. The San Francisco sky burned with sunset. like fire, consuming everything we used to be